How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing wonderful. I'm just going to set some stuff up here quick, and then we will be good to go. So recently my truck driver video has gotten a lot of interest. So we're going to continue on truck driving today. So here's what we're going to do here. I'm just going to set things up quick. And then we're going to get going. So last time we left off, we were making some deliveries just to some small jobs. But we're going to work on some bigger stuff today. We're going to work on some bigger stuff. We're going to continue the storyline from within the game here. So we're going to continue here. Also, you'll notice that I have a new headset. I have picked one up now, and now we are good to go. I also picked up a new controller. So now we have some more equipment, and now we can get ready to drive. Alright. So I don't know what we gotta do, or what jobs here. Our sleep is okay. So I'm going to... we're going to find a job here. Do we have any jobs in the area? Yeah, we do. Let's see if this job's got anything. Oh, should probably turn on our lights, hey? Beep, 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 beep. Oop. Want a low beam. There we go. I never feel the need for the high beams. I always use the low beams, actually. So we're pretty good at that. Alright. So we're going to try and find ourselves a nice little job here. Wonder what kind of jobs we can find. Okay. We don't have anyone. Oh, accidentally veered over into the other lane too much. Oh, I took that corner a little too bad. That's okay. The sensitivity on this is crazy. Oh, I'm getting some broadcasting errors. Shoot. I'm going to take a look at that in a second here. As soon as we pull in. Oh, make sure we still have some video going here. So, see what kind of jobs we can find today. Hopefully we can unlock the new the Jaunt truck as well, because the Jaunt truck is reminiscent of the Scania, and I really like the Scania trucks. So I'm just gonna pull over here for a second. I'm just gonna check to make sure that we still have our video within our thing. Yeah. By the looks of it, yeah, we still got it. Okay. Alright. Anyways, okay, back to our work here. We're going to find ourselves a nice little job. Let's see what we can find. Moving up, eh? Okay. Hi there. Got another... Yeah, okay. Gonna make ourselves a nice little delivery here. The conversations are a little weird. Also, our official coffee mug of the day is our Coffee Snob mug still. I know, yeah, okay, the company. Yeah, awesome. But wouldn't be a mess, and you can, yeah, okay. Let's just get our job. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get our job. We gotta drive. We got a long road ahead of us. Okay, so we gotta find the trailer in Norden. So they still don't have any beeper sound effects, which I'm a little... I wish they would have added those in. So, that's okay. I'm going to do at the end here, I'm going to do a little review of the game again. And then when the footage uploads, I'll just look at the time tag where I started doing the review, and then I'll post it. So they did have some quality of life improvements. The looking is a lot better. You can also reset the looking to the center again, which is nice. Because I know that was one of my biggest. I didn't like it in the beginning. So, but I'm glad they got the quality of life back up here. Just some minor things that can be done, right, to have quality of life improvements. Okay, so yeah, we're on our travels now. We will get out of here. And we will start making some deliveries. So not doing too bad. Hopefully we can make some coin today, and then we can get ourselves a new truck. That's what I'm hoping for anyways, so we'll figure it out. We shall figure it out. Oop. Too busy grabbing a smoke. Almost veered off the road. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Henry? Can you hear me okay? Am I a little too loud or too low? Like, I don't know. Okay, awesome. That's what I like to hear. Now, if I could just get this set up on my computer too, that'd be great. I'll work on that after. Have to do some trucking later, maybe. Excuse me. I did a little bit of work on my American truck career. I got that going. Yeah, we'll go for a nice little drive after, eh? I'll probably stream here for an hour or two, and then I'll probably jump on my PC later on tonight. I got some other stuff I gotta get done around the house. I missed a turn somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good. And then I think I'm gonna run later on tonight. I think if I have the time to do it, I think I'm gonna try running a test stream from my PC there. Because now that I have the headset, it should be a lot better. I'll run a little test stream and see how that goes, and then I'll see, maybe I can start streaming American Truck. I might have to drop the graphics probably by 10 or 20% though. Because I would love to start streaming American and Euro Truck Sim. The only thing is though with American and Euro Truck Sim is I won't have the camera, so I'll have to pick up one of those later on. But I'm not too sure how I would like to do the camera, if I want to have it like facing the facing down, like I can mount it somewhere. Yeah. So we're about to get our load from here, from, I think it's, yeah, Norden. Norden is what the city's called. So we'll pick up this load and we'll take it to where we'll take it to where it needs to go. Yeah. I wish there was a way to adjust, because there's the steering wheel just feels like it's a little too, it's got a little too much force feedback to it, but there is no way to actually adjust that. So that's something I think that they'll need to update later on, is maybe just a general little quality of life improvement. Yeah. Well, it's definitely one hell of a workout, that's for sure. So they still have no beeper sound effects, which I'm a little upset about. Hopefully they can add that soon. And change the way you cycle through the cameras. Oop. This is what I wanted here. There we go. Yeah, because there's a lot of feedback, or a lot of force feedback going on there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thankful for that. Well, the wheel I used to have wasn't supported for this. And that's what initially drove me to getting this one. Was just I wanted a wheel that would be supported. So having the wheel that's supported makes it a lot better. Better shift into this lane here. Yeah, that'd be really cool. That'd definitely be really cool for sure. I think that's the next wheel I'm going for too, is the T300R. Not too bad. How you doing, Jonah? Just getting my daily outing. This is how I live. I live vicariously through truck driving games now. Living the dream. Getting out of the house. Oh, okay. Oop, shit. The other thing is the sensitivity on this is just nuts. I'm actually going to pull over and see if I can adjust that sensitivity. Alright. Options. Audio controls, controller. Master volume, music volume. No. Steering sensitivity. Yeah, it's so low already too. Holy shit. Camera sensitivity, camera, no. Yeah, that's like all the way down too. Yeah. I still got the old coffee mug going. I thought smart this time. Instead of putting pot of coffee, or instead of making coffee through my Keurig, I made a pot of coffee. So that way I have coffee, and it's a lot quicker for me to get a cup of coffee than it is if I was, because I'd have to go stand there and make it in the Keurig, right? And I just don't want to be away from the scene or the action for too long. Because that's the last thing I want, is to walk away and, have someone join the stream and all of a sudden they're just sitting there staring at a truck that's just sitting there, right? Almost like I forgot, right? But I don't want to do that. So I put on a pot of coffee, so I just get up and go grab a really fast coffee and come back. What I should do is just put the coffee pot in my room. Just for the purposes of this. Just run an extension cord and put the coffee pot in here. I think that'd go pretty good. Yeah. Oh, I apologize about that. So smoking, you get that cough. No, not in this game. I've rolled a couple trucks in American Truck Sim and Euro Truck Sim. It's not fun. You take the corner too sharp and all of a sudden you're on your side and you're skidding everywhere and shit. You just lose control. Oh, no, wait, no, I did crash here, actually. I ran into, I was turning and the AI was really bad. And the fucking vehicle just came right into me. I was like, oh, shit. So, it happens, though. Plus, it's kind of dangerous, when I go to reach for, like, a cigarette or something, you just kind of take your hands off the wheel and it just does whatever. Or that happens. Or you don't pay attention to the map. I never crashed into anybody. You imagine what would happen if they put me behind the wheel of a real rig? Stuff would just get ruined, I guarantee you. Stuff would just get ruined. Yeah. That hurts. Yeah. Texting and driving and drinking coffee. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm really bad. I'm really bad for texting while I'm driving. Look, everyone here is social distancing. They're all walking so many feet apart. Look at that. So supposedly there was a rumor that they were going to put some American trucks. Supposedly there was a rumor they were going to put some American trucks in here. I'm not 100% sure. Work's been good. Work's been good. Screening people for COVID is kind of just what it is, right? You get a few people who complain, but other than that, like, it is what it is. And at the end of the day, like, I'm not being paid to do it, right? Like, I'm doing it out of the kindness of my heart, you know, to help out and kind of help my community, right? So, it's put a little hinder on my channel because I lose my Thursdays now. My Thursday streaming. No, actually, I have a lot of conversation. Nope. I do it out of the, okay, I need the parking brake. I forgot how to engage. Oh, yeah, sorry, you gotta turn off the truck. Aha. No, I don't get paid to do it. I'm not worried about it, though. I don't really care, to be honest. Yeah, I'm volunteering to do it. I don't know, I just... When everything started... Oh, nice, we got the job complete. When everything started, I was like, okay, so how... Because, like, I don't have a job currently at the moment, right? So, like, I'm still in the middle of searching, and right now is obviously a really bad time to be searching for a job. So I was like, okay, so how am I gonna give to my community when all this is going on? Ooh, you know, it's probably a bad time to take that job. Should have went and slapped the chute. That's okay. So how was I going to give to my community? And then I approached our local store. I approached the store and I said, look, I said, we could be screening for people. I said, that way we keep our community safe, the store staff feels a lot safer, and just everyone in general feels a lot safer, right? And then I said, I'll come in and I'll do it. Because I took some of the World Health Organization's courses on on it itself. So, and then that's how I ended up in that position. Which is not bad. I mean, I enjoy it. It actually gets me pretty social because you're talking to people all day, right? In a world where you really can't be social, like, it's nice to get that social. Even if it is talking to people for 3 seconds to ask how they're feeling and if anything's changed or if they've had symptoms. Right? Like, it's still nice to get that social. The brakes on here aren't the greatest either. That was almost an accident. Well, I'm going now. I'm going to stop in for a little rest here quick. Yeah. Well, thankfully they haven't had tickets for that yet. Otherwise, I'd be pretty boned right about now. I gotta adjust, or I gotta let it sink in more. That little rubber piece underneath I don't want to take it out because I like that pushback. But it's just got to be worked in a little bit more. There we go. I don't need fuel either, so I'm not going for fuel. You should see when I get the old country music going. Holy shit, I just fly. Or especially when I put on some rock and roll or something like that. Oh yeah. All of a sudden you'll see me in ATS doing 90 miles an hour in a 60 zone. But I gotta drive normal today because I'm being watched. So we'll go pick up this load and we'll see where it needs to go. So at the end of this, I'm gonna do an updated review at the end. Just kind of my thoughts on it. Just kind of my thoughts on where they went with the game and some things I would like to see later on. Because like, although they've done really well, there is still concerns I have. Like, they're not bad concerns. Like, it's just they could be doing a little more to improve the quality of life in the game. So, by no means is this a bad game. Like, this is, you get what you pay for here. Like, this is really good. Like, there's a lot of worse simulation experiences out there, right? And like they always said throughout the whole thing, like, don't compare this to American Truck Sim or Euro Truck Sim, because this is not that, right? This is going to be its own thing. This is going to be its own thing, right? And you can make it kind of feel as real as you want it. There we go. The only thing I really dislike, and this is one of the things I'm going to bring up later, is the fact that you can't turn certain camera modes off. Like, I really wish you could. I think it'd just make it so much better, because there's a lot of camera modes that I don't even use. Like, realistically, when am I ever going to use this top-down camera? Like, it's just, it doesn't make sense for me to have that as an option, right? So just little things like that where they could be turning off, like you could turn off certain camera modes so you don't have to, you don't have to cycle through them. And just the fact they are working on going to an 8-shifter platform, from what I know. So they're looking at upgrading the shifters. Instead of, because right now if I was to use the shifter, it would just be, I'd be able to use the paddles, that's it. So later on, they're looking at running the, with either the Logitech shifter or the TBH8 or whatever it is, the Thrustmaster one. So they're looking at that, right? But that's all stuff that's down the road, and a lot of stuff is being put back now because teams aren't able to meet and do this anymore. a lot of it's just kind of working online now, right? So I don't really blame them for the state that it's in right now. Like, it's just kind of like it happens, right? But Sedesco has promised that they are going to make this a better game. Yeah, well, that's what I want to get to run with my Logitech here, especially for the Euro and American truck. So, well, this turned out to be a pretty short job. But it takes a lot of work, right? Like, building this wasn't something that just happened overnight. Like, you can see just by the way the game world reacts. Because, like, this yard here never looked like this when I first came in. Like, it's a living, breathing world, right? So it changes. Yeah. So, but yeah, I am going to jump on my computer at some point today and update my truck sims. Because I guess they're introducing the F-Mod sound for Euro Truck Sim as well. Which is really nice to see. Oh, there we go. Alright. So we got another trailer to pick up. I really wish American Truck Sim would add a couple cab overs in its stock platform, because I much prefer driving a cab over than a big boy. That would be interesting. I like having the keyboard, though. I like doing the keyboard thing. I think the keyboard thing's really nice. Oh, actually, I gotta turn it in here. Oh, this is where I meet the, oh no, there's a trailer here. Trailer's right there. Yep, there it is. It'd be cool too if you could change the map theme so it's not the black and white. You can change it to like a white and blue or something like that. That'd be kind of cool too. That'd be really interesting to see. Alright. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, I gotta cycle through all the cameras again. So... oh, they're all going to that same spot. That's not bad. The one thing I will say that this does have over the actual big brand truck driving games is just the characters you meet and the conversations you have. You feel a little more into the world. Oops, sorry about that. Alright. Oh, trailer straight in. That's not bad. But yeah, no, I there's a lot of things I hope they do with this game. Just general things can make it a lot better. But as I said, like, I don't blame them for not being able to get much done now. I'm also going to do a video coming up here. I decided it the other day, and I'm going to do a video on why modding games like this is important. Okay. There's no more jobs here. Because I think that modding games is really important, being able to. Especially games like this and games like Farming Simulator and stuff like that. And there's just a few reasons I think that it's very important that we be able to mod them. Alright, so we have some experience, so we can buy some skills here. Fuel usage. Receive. Yeah, okay. There we go. Oh wow, I have a lot of experience actually. Let's increase that so we can have the, and that's 2005. Nice. Okay, so these are important, I think, because we can make more money and we can make more experience out of the game here. And better experience means we can unlock these upgrades a lot faster. So we're done that. Oh, we've unlocked this here. So we'll drive over here. We'll get some fuel. We'll get some gas. We'll get some sleep. There we go. How could you forget? Alright. The nice thing about what was I gonna say now? I completely forgot. I lost track of what I was gonna say. But yeah, like, by no means is this like a really long game. Like, it's, the storyline of it is actually going to be pretty short. It's just, I don't know, you're probably going to get about 20 hours out of the story, right? And then after that it's just building and upgrading trucks. So they should add some things to make it more replayable, I guess. That'd be interesting to see. I was going to ask you, do you think this camera style works, or should I switch back to having it full screen with just the camera on the side? Yeah, see, yeah, this is very, it's very, very finicky. Well, no, like, I'm talking about, like, the layout of the screen, right? Because it displays the messages in the right there. I was just wondering if I should switch it back to having it, like, after this stream, switch it back to having it, like, full screen, and then just my head appear on that corner, rather than have it so it displays the messages on the side. The only thing if I do that, though, is I have to have my phone open. Like, it does read the messages, but sometimes you just don't catch it, right? So that's what I'm wondering. Okay. Veer it off here. I can't even remember where I set that waypoint. Oh yeah, okay, I set the waypoint to the gas station. So I'll go and fill up at the gas station, and then I'll go for a sleep. And then I'll get this work on the next job here. I'll probably also be doing a SnowRunner stream coming up for the new upcoming SnowRunner game. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I've never flipped in Euro Truck. Thinking about it now, because it's governed. Everything's governed at 90. Well, 90. Ooh, that was a little too fast coming down there. I'll just back up. Fuck it. I never flipped in Euro Truck because you can't go fast enough to flip. I've had troubles on some corners where I've almost flipped, but nothing. I've never actually tilted over. An American truck I have though, especially driving that Kenworth, the Kenworth K100E. Can be a tippy bitch when you're driving. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Get ready for the coffee grinder sound effect. They could probably change that too. I think that'd be okay. Yeah. Hold on, I just gotta check something. There's a cord that's okay. The cord felt like it was running under the pedal, and I don't want that. Another game I might stream coming up soon again is World of Warships. I haven't done that in a long time. World of Warships. That's a fun game too. That's like a live action battleships game. It's all real time. I really enjoy playing that. I haven't played that in forever. I should probably play that sometime too. I have so many games now to choose from because I recently picked up the Spyro Reignited trilogy, so I've been playing that quite a bit. And then I'm hoping at doing I'm hoping to do some Resident Evil coming up. Very excited to see that, to play that. Because Resident Evil 3 just came out not too long ago. I think it was like last week or the week before. I just haven't had time to grab it yet, so I'm going to do that soon. But I want to buy the... if you buy the $100 version, you get Resident Evil 2 and 3. So, I've heard a lot of good things about the Resident Evil 3 game, so I'm pretty interested to play that. So, but I'm hoping they do some quality of life improvements to this game. They need some quality of life improvements. Okay. We'll go here. There we go. We'll take a job here. This will be our first job here. Yeah. Jesus. Take a job from Pine Creek. This is the lumber guy. I can't remember what his name is now. I hope that they make this game accessible for modding later on. That'd be really cool. We'll find out here what his name is coming up. This is the first time I've hauled out of this yard. I think this is where we start to unlock the Jaunt coming up soon. I think it's called the Jaunt. Is the truck I wanted. Ah, Sven. That's what his name was, is Sven. I was gonna read this conversation. Alright. Just checking my news quick. Okay. Good to go. Good to go, good to go. Oh, that looks like our trailer over there. Not too shabby. Here we go. Now we're off on another load. Off on another adventure. No, there's no such thing as being too Canadian. It's not possible. Oh, we got the nice bright sun out. That should be fun. This is actually releasing on PC soon, too. I can't remember when the release date was for PC, but I know it is coming to PC shortly. I don't even know what the price will be on it. I'm assuming it'll probably be about what PlayStation's was. So I think PlayStation, it was $53. $53 or $54. But that's when I pre-ordered it. So I don't know what the price tag will be after. Because I know you got money off for pre-ordering the game. And I knew I wanted to play this on console, so I was like, yeah, I'll buy it. Oh, Jesus. Can Wiener cut me off? What a guy. Cut me off just a turn, too. What a douchebag. So I don't think this stream's going to be very long today. I got some other stuff to get done too, so I'll probably make it an hour and a half. We're at 53 minutes now, so we won't make it too long. I got some other stuff, unfortunately, I have to get done today, so I wasn't really planning on... I didn't really plan on doing all the other stuff, it just kind of came up. Excuse me. Because the stuff I gotta do will take me like 20 minutes. It's just I gotta get it done shortly. So I'm wondering maybe what I'll do is I'll jump off this. I'll make this last load and then I'll do the quick review portion of it. And then after that, I'll jump on either Bus Simulator or Farming Simulator and just stream that. Yeah, I'd admit though, that does look pretty nice. The landscaping. They did a really good job with that. making the world look good. Okay, where is this going? It's not going to go over here. Is it going in here? Let's see here. See, they don't have a marker on the map for where that goes. So it's kind of hard to tell where this shit goes. Oh, it goes over here. Nice. $70, $90, $100. Oh. There we go. Nice. So we got some money, we got some experience for that. Alright, I'm going to take a pen quick. And I'm just going to write down the time mark here. We'll go at 57:40. Okay. So I just want to thank everyone that watched the stream today. Everyone who came in, everyone who joined in. This is the review portion, the updated review portion of the video now. So, things have changed since I've started playing it. A is I got a wheel, so the wheel really changes things. It makes things a lot nicer. The button layout on the wheel is nice, so I'm going to turn off the truck here. And then, I'm going to go into the options. And I'm just going to take a second to let you guys look at the steering wheel. So we have all the configurations for the steering wheel. We have our pedals. And then we have our steering function. And then you can see where we have all of our shift down and shift up. We have all of our command buttons here. And then we have command buttons on this side. So, then if we go back over to the controller, we can see the controller layout here. We have the in-game menu, we have the... And it's basically the same as the steering wheel, it's just on the controller. We have our steer and we have our looking around. The looking around freely is nice, but there is unfortunately no reset. So there is a way to get around that. If you double tap the arrows, you can look left and you can look right. These are the same arrows that you use for your blinkers. So unfortunately, sometimes the game will detect, as you've just seen, that the blinker is not coming on, right? Sometimes you just don't hit it fast enough and it just engages the blinker. So the main issue with the game when it first launched was that you couldn't reset the camera to the center. You just kind of had to eye it up, right? Well, now they set it so when you double tap the D-pad in either direction, it allows you to look back and forth, and then it resets the camera to center. So that is nice. The unfortunate problem the game still suffers from is where you have to look through all the menus to get back to your in-cab. in-cab camera, your interior camera. So basically, the way I think that they could fix this is by setting an option within that you can turn off the certain camera modes. Because they have the controls here, you can see that they have the camera sensitivities that you can change. So the way they can do it is they can just have the cameras on a toggle, because the unfortunate reality is you're not going to use all the camera modes that they offer. So that would be a nice quality of life improvement. You have your standard game volume, vehicle volumes, and all that. You can set to however you like it. Languages, we support English, French, Italian, German, Spanish, Portugal, German, I'm going to assume, Korean or Chinese or Japanese. There's just a lot of, they have a lot of supported languages, which is nice to see. So we have that all set, and then you also have your in-cabin HUD, the mirrors enabled. So if you toggle those on, you can see now. Oh, where are they? Whoops, that's my fault. You can see that the in-camera, that's out of cabin. Whoops, that's my fault. The in-cabin mirrors, you can have both set, so you have them in your view. Unfortunately, I think that the camera should be raised a little bit. They shouldn't be off to the side like that. But that's just something that can be improved upon in the quality of life update. The other thing, I never use those, so I'll apply those changes. The other thing that I think needs to be upgraded is, I'll just pull over here for a second. We still have no beeper sounds for the backup. So here we have our truck, and we're pulling up, and now we need to back up. We have no beeper. So this can be done through a quality of life update as well. It could happen at any point, really. It would be nice, the sooner the better. So, and then we have our map still, which our map has, I'll just turn the truck off. Our map has not changed at all. We still have the same original map you get with the game from day one. It has the unlockable characters still, which is really nice, so it makes it feel like you have a progression still. For replayability, I don't think there's much, to be honest, I don't think there's much of a replayability for this game. I think once you kind of get through it, you're just kind of going to be driving everywhere after that, you know. The nice thing is we have the passives. So throughout the game, you'll unlock, through doing various jobs and whatever, you will unlock new passives. And you can use, if you look in the top right corner, you can see the experience that we have. So currently I have 448 experience, so I have the ability to, unfortunately I don't have the ability right now because I can't afford one, but you can buy experience, or you can buy perks. And then we have skills. The skill trees are nice too. You have the safe driving and all that stuff, and that will give you rewards throughout the game. So it's kind of nice. You can always see the milestones. So as you can see, I'm 89 out of 90 kilometers for safe driver to level 4. That will give me an additional 2,000 euros. So, that being said, I will get that 1 kilometer quick. And along the way, I'll just talk about the driving itself. So we'll find a destination on the map here. Let's go. We'll drive back to our garage. Our garage, which is all the way over here. Another nice thing that I think they've done really well on is the map itself, or the mini map in the corner, making it look like a GPS. Now, the one thing I think that they could improve upon with the map is they can have different themes. Instead of having just a black and white like this, maybe we can have a white and blue, just to add more themes. In the bottom left, you can see on the minimap, you can see your truck, which you can see the wear and tear. And the wear and tear does have an effect, at least to my knowledge, does have an effect on the way the truck performs. So that's always nice to see. They did upgrade the way the steering feels, just through general bug fixes and stuff. Oh, there we go. We have our safe driving level. So we attained an additional 2,000 euros for that. The only problem that I still think I have that I would like to see fixed in future updates, is the speed limiter. I would like to see a speed limit sign on the corner, kind of like the American or Euro Truck Simulator games. It doesn't have to be there. Maybe it can be posted somewhere else. But that's another thing I think they could be working upon. The other thing that I mentioned earlier when I was doing the actual streaming part of this was I think they should be upgrading the amount of the steering feedback on the steering wheel. Because right now it is pretty hard to turn the steering wheel. So if you're using a controller, this won't be of any concern to you, but if you are using a steering wheel, just be prepared, your arms will get sore after a couple hours of playing. What else did I want to say about this? The other thing they got to work on is, the sensitivity of the steering wheel. Because as you can see here, if you look at my steering wheel, so this is the center of it here where I put my finger. I know this is not a very good parking job, but it's just for the purposes of this. You can see even the slightest movements. I think they should have an option for a bit of a dead zone. And it actually does throw the truck off pretty good when you're driving. I noticed I've been veering into the other lanes because of problems like this. So I think this is something that can be improved upon in a quality of life update. The nice thing is they did add windshield wipers since the last time, because they did not have windshield wipers before. So I'm just going to drive with the controller for a second, and then I'm going to put on the windshield wipers. So this is for the rain. This is for when you have rain, you can have the windshield wipers going. So that was something nice. Nice to see that they upgraded upon in the game, because originally when this game first came out, this was not a portion of it. The other thing that that they're going to add later on, they have confirmed this so far, is that they're going to add the use of a external shifter. Instead of using the paddles to shift, they're going to add the use of an external shifter. So all in all, my expectations of the game were high, because it was, it's a trucking simulator, and it's the first of its kind on a console for truck driving. I know a lot of other companies have done a lot of other simulation games, like we have our construction simulators, there's bus simulator. So as you can see, I'm actually having a bit of difficulty driving, because if I move even the steering wheel in the slightest of spots, it does change the entire direction of the truck. So constantly you'll need to have your hands on the steering wheel, and this could be fixed with a dead zone. My expectations were a little high when the game first came out, but I was not at all disappointed with the progress they had made. And I am still not at all disappointed with the progress they have made with the game since its current launch. They are going to be moving it to PC platforms soon, which is nice, so the PC people can get their hands on this. Although, for the price on a PC, I think you'd be better off to go with an American Truck Simulator or a Euro Truck Simulator, whichever one you prefer. The other thing that I would like to see them adding in the future is some American-style trucks, because right now we have all European-style, the cab-overs. Fortunately for me, I enjoy driving more of the European-style trucks, so this is not really an issue for me, but for you guys who want to jump behind something that's reminiscent of a Kenworth or a Peterbilt, this becomes a bit of an issue. Furthermore, I still like to shout out to the graphics of the game. I think the game looks very beautiful. The other issue, the one issue I would like to point out though with driving down the road is it still feels kind of empty. It feels more or less like you're by yourself in the world. So they should do a general quality of life improvement where they add even a few more AI cars would be better. It would be nice to see more AI traffic on the highway. The other thing is I would like to see other trucks driving around, not just the one that we're driving. Because they do not have any other trucks, so that would be nice to see more transports on the road. Or at least even just on the highways, even if they just went around in circles and made like a loop or something. It's just nice to see other trucks around. So generally, so in the end, I'm going to give the game an out of 10. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. As you can see, we've just increased our skill level in another aspect, which has unlocked us new mods for the truck. The customization is still through the unlocking process, so throughout the game you're going to unlock new customizable parts, as you've just currently seen. Excuse me. Thank you. The other thing I want to point out is the AI traffic is not the greatest. Unfortunately, that's my fault. Throughout a couple times in this episode, I have almost hit other AI traffic because they're just not smart enough. And there we go, I just hit an AI traffic there. That's okay, that was my fault. Anyways, back to the review here. The game does a really good job at its graphical level. It does look like a living, breathing world. When you go into truck dealership, or not the truck dealership, when you go to help other people do the jobs, you can actually see the effect that your hauling has on the world. The game does look like it is going to be set up for map expansions down the line, as you can see the construction on the left side when we turned. Yeah. So generally my score of the game, I'm going to give it a 7.5 to 8 because I don't hold this to the same standards that I would hold an American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator. I know that this game is its own thing and it is not trying to be an actual truck simulator. It's trying to be more of an indie truck simulator. So if you're looking for a general out-of-the-box American Truck or Euro Truck Simulator, this is not the game for you. But if you're looking to have a nice relaxed drive, to enjoy the game, as you can see, my brakes are actually worn out, which those gotta be fixed. So that's actually something really nice too, is to see the brakes wearing out. Anyways, back to the review portion. When you're looking at this as a trucking simulator, it's not the greatest idea. Like you're not going to like it. But if you're looking at this as a way to enjoy a bit of the trucking simulator experience on a console, this makes a perfect choice. This opens up a direction that consoles just generally don't really go. Other than Farming Simulator now. We had Farming Simulator has done a really good job over the years of cultivating their following. So that's the end of the review portion of it. So back to just the driving portion. Back to the stream. And I'm going to write down the time on that. 1:14. 1:14 and 45. Awesome. So I'll put that down in the description of the video after. That portion is the review. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to drive this truck back to the garage there, and we're just going to we're gonna call it a day for driving. There we go. Got our green light. Now we can get on the road. We'll have to edit the tags in this video after too. I wonder if we unlocked anything. I don't know if we did or not. Or unlock the next series of trucks. That'd be nice. So I've got quite a bit of money just sitting there. And I don't really want to do upgrades to this truck. We'll have to see what we unlocked. So I know we did unlock some new parts. The other thing I think that can be improved upon is having markers on the map. They have the markers for where the trailer is, but they don't have the markers for where to drop the trailer off in the end. There we go. So let's see what we got here. So we did unlock some new stuff here. That Volvo's really nice. That Volvo looking truck. It's a Quest. I think that's the reminiscent of the Iveco. This is the one I'm trying to unlock here. The Jaunt. I might buy this Volvo though. This Volvo looking truck. It looks pretty nice. 17,500. Yeah, and then we have everything that... these are all the manual transmission ones. It's kind of nice how they have them separate, but at the same time, I just wish you could select it through. Because you don't have your full selection of trucks having the manual. You know what? We'll buy that. We'll leave the garage. We'll go find a sleeping area. And then I think this will be where we'll call it for now. And then probably in about half an hour I'll jump on Farming Simulator and I'll stream Farming Simulator for a bit. Because I have some big changes I made to my Farming Simulator. Alright. Ooh, this truck actually looks really nice. And it's got the big tri-axles too. Let's turn on the low beam. There we go. Let's see how the wipers look on this one too, actually. They look nice. Nice. I like when trucks look nice like that. So we gotta find a rest area. Oh, there is a rest area over there. You know, we'll just... So I'll have to change the title of this video after too, and add that I did a live review. Oops. I kind of turned too much there. All right. So we will turn off the truck, turn off these, and we'll sleep. Okay, awesome. We'll save our game. Alright, so that pretty much concludes this. I'd like to thank everyone who joined throughout the video today, everyone who joined throughout the stream. If you like it, if you like what you see, just remember to like and subscribe. Yeah, that's basically about it. I am gonna update the title of the video to include that I did a live review during the stream, and I'll also, in the descriptions, I will link the times that I've done those. So, alright, thank you very much everyone, and have yourself a wonderful day.